All right, so in today's version of Would I Buy This Business, we've got an established property management business in a prime location. So this is one I personally tried starting a property management business. I had my real estate license years ago. I had been doing business brokering, or was doing business brokering, and I thought, with my real estate license, what else can I do? Property management seemed like a good business. You have recurring revenue. Once you sign somebody up, you just collect the rent, you take your cut, you pass the rest on to the owner. Somebody calls for a maintenance issue, you just send, the plumber or the electrician or whatever else it is out. Seemed easy, right? I thought. I hated it. I hated it with a passion. Trying to rent properties was a nightmare. You'd have to drive across town in traffic, always at the worst time, to show up properties to some potential renters who half the time wouldn't show up, or would show up and complain or not be interested or whatever. Probably partly the time that I was doing it wasn't the best time. Rentals weren't in high demand and it was hard to always find somebody, but I just found myself spending so much time in the car, driving around, talking to people. They'd want to call evenings, weekends. Not a good fit for me. I did not like the property management business. If you can be in a position where you're not the person who has to go on site and do the rentals and do the maintenance and do all that stuff, and you've got a staff that can handle that, as a business, there's still a lot to like. It has recurring revenue, which makes it nice and stable, and there can be a pretty healthy profit margin. And so, if you get into it and do it right, not from a startup from the ground up like I was thinking about, it could be a solid business. So this one, asking price $1.279 million, revenue $1.347 million, and cash flow $345,000. So about a 25% profit margin, which is not bad for a service business. You potentially could make that even better. It comes with $170,000 of furniture, fixtures, and equipment, which for a service business, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe they've got a few trucks. Maybe they do some of their own service. It says it was started in 2012, which, that's a good 12-year history, so that's pretty solid. Let's see what the description says. Profitable Colorado HOA property management business. Highest level of personal service, technology integration, great reputation, services 21 HOAs. They do, association management, property management, snow management. Maybe that's where the equipment comes in. We've got 14 employees, 10 full-time and 2 part-time and 2 seasonal. Current management in place and potentially stay for the right buyer. Frisco, Colorado, if you're interested in that area and property management is something you want to get into, this looks like a reasonable business. Again, I think profit margins could be higher. If they're already doing 21 HOAs, depending on how big Frisco is, they may have to expand into some other areas, vacation property rental management, or just individual homeowner property management to grow. But yeah, it's something worth potentially checking out. The price doesn't seem crazy high for what it is. And I'd also want to know a little bit more about what all those fixtures and equipment are that come with it, $170,000. What exactly are you including there for this kind of business? But yeah, could be good for the right person willing to relocate and who doesn't hate property management like I do.